The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors. Listeners, beware.
Last night we got Omen 3, Omen 4, and then we closed our night with the first Omen, which I'm glad that I didn't do Omen 4 before, because if I'd done that been the last one, I don't think I'd have made it through it.
Yeah.
I don't think it would.
I did make it through it.
Yeah, seriously, like I just wasn't doing that to myself again. Because like it's like what we talked about on the Killer Filler episode when we brought up other shitty remakes. We talked about The Fog and like how that hurt to have to rewatch that. It was painful. Like because the Omen 4 was basically supposed to be like a soft reboot because it goes through the same beats, right?
It certainly is soft. No fucking actual kills in it.
We should start this.
All right, coming straight from the Mouths of Madness. I'm Lowdown.
F you honor, what's up, you demon birthing bitches?
Fuck yeah!
Get that hand coming out.
All right, I think that might have sealed the deal.
Ooh.
On the on the shirt.
Holy shit!
I got to do a count later, but fuck yeah. So tonight we're going to be talking about all things the Omen franchise. You know, we had our 666 this decade. This is the only one this decade. Obviously, it can only happen once. And we thought, why not do Omen multiple things? We released our Killer Filler on the Omen earlier this month, and go listen to that. Like, you do not need to watch the remake to listen to that episode. Just listen to the episode first. If you've never seen the Omen period, then I recommend watching the 1976 fucking classic masterpiece, The Omen. Fucking 2006, eat a dick.
Exactly. That's all. And that's all I have
with
to say
us
about that.
To celebrate the Antichrist, Will Macabre is back.
Hello, back for more discussions about the devil, Satan, Asmodeus,
Yes.
the Dark Lord. I feel like this is like a sequel episode almost.
Kind of is.
We're just gonna dive deeper.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna dig right in
because there's one thing they do well in especially the first three films is they really dig into the lore and they do pull out of the Bible and they are basically interpreting the prophecy as foretold through the Bible. Mm-hmm. Because that's really where, like, the Catholic version of it, by the way, too. Let's stick with that hard, dark part of that.
The first three movies. Yes. That's correct, yes.
And the first Omen.
Yes.
The first Omen nails that shit.
And the first three movies. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, they definitely took some religious liberties with the stories and how they mashed together verses and everything. If you try and go read that, I actually pulled it out. I was like, that's not how that verse went. And I was like, oh, no. Okay. Yeah.
And now, yes, of course, right? But like, I feel like if we did it,
Pulp Fiction, and that's not a Bible verse. I mean,
I also feel like if they did it verbatim, and
it wouldn't have been.
It would have been so boring.
So boring.
Except for the actual apocalypse part, which never happens because they do pull. Now those are the actual verses that they use in the end of Omen 3.
Yes.
So like they used those pretty much verbatim, but other than that, you're 100% right. They took mad fucking liberties. Yeah.
Have you ever actually tried to read the Bible, like the whole Bible?
Yeah, I was in a private school till I was 12, turning 13. So yeah, I've been in that motherfucker.
Boring.
Especially because back then we basically just had the New King James Version, which holy fuck me. It's like Shakespeare, except worse. Because like I like Shakespeare, but you've got to really dig that because if you aren't into that old English, the proper English as they call it, and how they wrote, you're gonna want to smash your head against the wall.
So it's not a real page turner. No. I'll be honest. I've never read the Bible, so never really had that drive.
It's definitely worth a read. I would just get like the newest, most modern.
I'll just do the book
version.
I'll
the audiobook.
The audiobook, yeah.
Yeah, with someone fucking rad. Like we need. Who would narrate that fucking?
That's gonna put you to fucking sleep. Like
no, it's got to be somebody that's really badass.
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Like the whole Bible.
The whole Bible.
I think we got to switch it up by books.
Hey, Job said, "God damn it, motherfucker."
Look upon him, for the number will be 666, motherfucker.
I've made a request now. Please, Samuel Jackson, do the audiobook on the Bible.
I'm totally down for a couple books. I want like a World War Z style where it's multiple people. If I couldn't do the whole Bible by Samuel Jackson.
That's true.
Jesus
Yeah, just different
Christ.
chapters. You get
Yeah,
Malkovich doing one.
Yeah, oh yes, fuck yeah. There we go.
Yes.
Also, I feel this is in true. This is form and fashion for the Omen because we're mocking the Bible. Anyway.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Now it would
As
add,
Damien did
it would
in
add,
part 2.
It would add some time to it, but having Christopher Walken, I mean, that would add time
That's
to
worth it.
Yeah.
That's totally worth
and
it.
Job said,
Oh, William Shatner. You could do another one.
again,
But he's got
add more time.
But again, they've got to be separate.
Dramatic. Yeah,
They've got to be like 5 or 8 books apart.
Yeah.
To bring it back to the Omen,
Mm-hmm.
and from the first Omen, what about Ralph Emerson doing it? His
Ooh.
deep
That motherfucker's
voice.
got that voice.
Yes.
You'd be like creeped out by like listening to the Bible in his voice.
He would need to do Revelation.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
he would need to do Revelation. Just the death incarnate and fire and brimstone and
And the seas turned.
that's what I mean.
He's got it's ever since the witch. Like that motherfucker has that fucking like that voice. That just like fucks with
Whenever I see him, I immediately get happy because I love his voice.
you. Yeah.
Like he is one of those actors where like
really good.
he can act his ass off, but I love his voice because it's so different from what you think it's gonna. Like when I watch The Witch, he doesn't talk for a little while. You get the trial and yada yada. And when he finally spoke, I was like, "What the fuck? Where the hell did? I mean, he's tall, but like where the fuck did that come from?
Where did that? It's just so
Naturally, though, it's just
boom.
boom.
I can't even.
Yeah. So
It's
no,
amazing.
and he adds. He was a perfect casting for this movie. I feel like to be that priest character,
Yeah.
and he's the strongest one. All the other priests we've got throughout the series were weak.
Oh yeah,
They were weak priests,
Yeah. I mean,
I
weak
thought
till
that
they
was
get
on
killed.
purpose.
huh?
Weak till they get killed. I mean,
Yeah, I mean they got killed because they were weak. That's
the
like
weak- the weakest
weak are the
one-
ones
no,
that Damien's able to
the
kill because their
weakest-
faith is weak.
the
That's
weakest,
the whole
most
point.
incompetent ones are all of them in fucking 3.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. They fucking church hired the 3 Stooges and their cousins and their brothers. Motherfuckers. There's a bunch of them and they keep just fucking up and dying. God damn.
They do. That was hilarious.
And they're sitting around in 3. They're sitting around like the think tank from fucking Death Clock over here, like trying to figure out how to take down Damien.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the movie Fish Called Wanda?
Yes.
Okay, where there's that assassin, and all he has to do is kill that old lady, and he keeps fucking up, and he keeps getting himself fucked up. That's literally Omen 3, where like literally these motherfuckers just die off.
Yeah.
It's one dude.
One
He's
dude.
just got to stab him one time with a blade. That's all.
We saw how easy she did it at the end. It was like, oh, that's all it took. That literally was all it took. It didn't even go in that
There
deep.
was like 12 of you motherfuckers.
But you're right. They made it so like I don't know, like revolutionary rebellion, like set up. This and he just stabbed wrong. You stabbed your friend. That's what you did. You stabbed your
Y'all
friend.
have a shitload of money. Hire assassins. Give them the fucking blade. No, I got it. I watched a video. You just run up and stab them. Yeah, it's simple.
What are you doing with all that tax money you're not having to give to taxes?
Exactly.
Hire some assassins.
No shit. Because they were backed by they were backed by the church. They were the secret super sect, right?
Every one of them just so sad.
But no, back to that. I'm glad you brought him up because he was definitely going, and he's still going to come up when we talk about the film. Like I said, he is the best priest in this franchise, and hands down, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He actually did the most good that he could out of to help, right? So there's no better place to start, I guess, than the fucking first one.
Yep.
Roll and roll. We got the OG.
The first one or the first one?
Motherfucker. God damn it. You know what I fucking mean? The Omen. The original.
Okay, so
First.
the first of the
Of the Omen films.
Okay.
1976.
You know I was gonna fuck with you with that.
I'm gonna this motherfucker. 1976. Didn't it come out on June 6, 1976?
That checks out.
Or was that his birth date in the movie? Because was the film later?
Well, the birthdays were always on 6/6 as well.
Yeah.
No, I think the original didn't, but the fucking remake did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
they made
right.
sure of that.
In the original, it was, and they'd used that in the first Omen as well. It was the day, the month, and the time. It was June 6th at 6 a.m.
Yes.
That they used the time, not like a specific year.
For it is a human number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And I mean, we can talk about the first Omen. It literally leads right into the opening scene with the Gregory Peck character showing up to the hospital, and this is where this movie picks up.
Yeah.
And baby's dead, and hey, we got
I
this other baby. You
tell
can lie to
my
your wife. Can we just start off?
God damn.
Both the original and the remake. Fuck those dudes. They literally lied to their wives that their child had died.
Right.
How do you gaslight your wife for 6 years?
You know, if you like knock over something, you break something that's very precious to the other person, and you're like, shit, see, this is like the biggest.
This is a baby.
Yeah.
Baby, she grew.
You done 3D printed this thing and it ain't even dried off yet, and it's dead.
Right? It's a god. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, no. So out the gate, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, they want you to root for them. Like, oh, I gotta save them. No,
Wants her to be happy.
fuck you. Out the gate, you did some of the most heinous shit you could do to a partner. Lie that you're fucking.
Lie
This
to
is
them.
totally your kid.
Lie to them about their dead child.
What kind of? All right. So that's out of the way. Pieces of shit. And then, of course, I trust the church. The church wouldn't lie. Here's this baby has no mother. It's
I mean, it's a church. You know, why would they have any, bad
Ulterior motives.
Yeah.
of course.
Ever.
Right? And I'm a U.S. ambassador. I'm just dumb. Like, that's the other thing. It's just a prime example of America. Right there. This is okay. This is perfectly fine.
The church said so.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this.
Hey,
Yeah.
one less kid to be around the church.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Just one less hungry mouth. All right.
We're talking about the Omen. We won't go.
Yeah, we go. Let's talk about the Omen. And then, there's that nice time jump after that, really, right? And, Damien looks happy and his birthday party and all that. And, yeah. So
Then it's all for you, Damien.
then it's all for you, Damien. So
It's such an iconic scene, too.
it is. And we talk about this on the Killer Filler. But, Will, how do you feel about how they shifted that particular scene in the remake versus the montage they give us that they up in a better way, which they tried to do in the 06 in the first Omen? Because there's a scene in the first Omen that's a direct one-up of the scene from the original Omen.
Hang on, I'm not following your question. Okay,
So
The no eyebrows chick.
So there's the original one where she
Right,
hangs
where she
herself
hangs
and she
herself.
goes through the window and gets like a little stabby stab in the
Yeah.
back, and it's very dramatic and
Yes.
but the people stop and stare in shock, which is what would fucking happen.
Yes.
Versus the 06 remake where it was like there was a mass fucking shooter.
Oh yeah, everybody freaks out.
Like no, like you're not gonna just run around when you're gonna be like, what did I just see that? What the fuck just happened? Now in the first Omen, there's mass panic because the bitch set herself on fire first.
Yeah.
She sets herself on fire and then goes to, okay, I was trying to first Omen and
Like,
You
Omen.
should say
that's
OG
what
Omen and first Omen.
I know,
That's
where-
it's so
I think
hard.
that's
And then
where- I think
06
that's where
Omen
we
is the
at.
remake. There was 3 Omens going on there. I know, folks.
OG Omen,
we're confused
06
too.
Omen, and first Omen.
We're confused too, folks. It's okay.
You drove me down a path over there.
So-
that was just like, oh man, no. I enjoyed the homage to the original with the ante up. Yeah, I mean, it set herself on fire. I was like, all right, that was pretty fucking brutal.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I have to be honest with everybody. I hadn't watched The Omen in years, and you all asked me to do this, so I was like, all right, I need to binge watch them like this week. Well, I binge watched most of them last night.
He's coming in
Last
hot and
night.
fresh,
He's
man.
got it all fresh.
He is hot and fresh.
And my wife, man, she was ride or die right there with me. She's like,
Fuck
you know
yeah,
what?
Ollie.
I'm a fucking stick it out with you. And I got some commentary that came out of her, but she was like, "Oh, okay, I see you, Omen, first Omen.
Yeah.
Up that ante.
Yeah.
Let the bitch burn."
Yes. That's what I mean. That movie deserved the recognition for that because we never actually did an episode on the first Omen. It just didn't fit in. It was one of the earlier horror films that
We
year.
mentioned, I think, at the end of the year.
Yeah, we did it in the best of, but we never did a singular episode on it. So it's nice we get to talk about
One
it.
thing that hurts the first Omen is that it came out like a month after fucking Immaculate, which
apparently did well, but not.
but are very similar like storylines.
Yeah.
And so I think that was his biggest challenge when it came out in theaters.
True. That's true. So with that scene though, the mass hysteria makes sense because bitch set herself on fire.
Well, that now you're like, I mean, what if she had set the building on fire
Yeah,
as well? Like,
exactly.
you know,
Started hugging motherfuckers. Yeah.
And as you watch that movie, this is the other film doesn't. Either of the other two films do this, the remake or the original. She shows back up again when she's locked in the room, and you see
Oh,
a
yeah.
fully burnt, charred body, which is a fucking gnarl. Because that was like 40 minutes further into the film.
yeah, the
Nice
like
little
the,
call. Yeah.
the I guess it was a hallucination of her, but you know,
Was it?
was it?
Was it? Was it the thing inside her? You're like, hey,
A bunch of weird shit. Yeah.
I mean,
Let me fuck with your head.
I think that's one of the cool things that the first Omen brings is that there's a big chunk of the film where you're wondering, is this reality or not?
Yeah.
And then like, what was there really? What was it? Was it Satan? Was it a demon that impregnated her? And then at the end, you get the one shot of this giant dog-like figure. Like, oh god, she literally got fucked by a jackal, and it was real.
Yeah.
So, the Omen couldn't give us that. It was her mother was a jackal, not the father.
You got the reveal when
That
they
was
opened.
the one thing I was going to call out, the continuity error. That was like, oh, wait a minute, but the mother was a jackal, not the father. I was like, okay, I guess you took some liberties.
Yep. Now, if they continue with it, that would be like, okay, no, they're just a reboot, and this is what they're going with, which would be fine, right?
Right.
For me, but I guess they're not doing any. I looked. There's no more Omen anything down the pike anytime soon. We could actually do. I'd be okay with them remaking the original, maybe combining the first two.
Having
and
the
giving us-
director of the first Omen.
Yeah.
I will say that the Omen is OG. It is it's a little bit slower than I remembered it.
It's a 70s horror film, though. I expect that.
Yeah. So and then Omen 2 was definitely like, it's good, but it drags a little bit.
Ooh, yeah.
Some of the scenes, for me, it's like not the story. It's like the setup, all the setup for the kill, and then the actual kill is so slow.
I
So
feel like
slow.
the actual kills, though, when they happen, though,
Are rad as fuck.
Oh, they are. They're like the train smashing into somebody.
The elevator scene.
Oh,
Dude,
okay. The elevator
yeah.
The
scene
cable was so good, dude.
It would have never happened, but you know what? Let it ride, because it was pretty. It was almost like the predecessor to like your gore porn style movies. Like it was touching on that for late 70s.
The use of mannequins that they use in Omen 2 is amazing, because between the elevator dude, the mannequin that gets chopped, the fucking train mannequin that gets chopped, and then the lady gets hit by the truck, which most of the time when you get hit by a Mack truck, it doesn't throw you comically up in the air and smash into the back cab of the fucking truck.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
That's a weird Looney Tunes way to die. Because the truck driver was like, did she just go over me?
It's where the mannequin went.
So fucking silly.
They also picked up, I noticed in Omen 2, the like twitching after death, like when between the train car, and they carried it through several of the other movies.
Yeah,
where like they kept
the
making
third one
people,
had
like,
that too. Yeah,
people like twitching and everything.
Well, there was one kill specific. I want to say it was in Final Conflict where I was like, holy shit, because like the kill, god damn it, it's gonna bug the shit out of me. But the kill happened, and the guy was on he was kind of like on the ground, like sprawled, and then he just did like and like the leg shifted. And I don't know if that rings a bell or anything, because it was like, I feel like there wasn't another kill like
Probably
it.
one of the incompetent priests.
Probably. Yeah. But you're right. I was like, oh, goddamn, okay. Because no one really ever does that. Because there is supposed to be that final nerve shot.
The priest that
pulse.
gets stabbed by the other priest.
Oh, yeah.
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 He's
I
just
think
laying
you're right.
there. His hands are twitching at the
Yeah.
end.
Because you're right. There's not a lot of movies that stay around for that.
Well, yeah, because a lot of them take the old Hitchcock approach, where you once they're dead, you're not supposed to see them move. You're not supposed to see them breathe. They're
dead.
They're dead. It's done.
Yeah. But this is a little more realistic. Like, no, the body does twitch, and like synapses are still
or maybe
firing.
a little bit
They die a little slow.
from like Texas Chainsaw, like when he's not technically dead, but dude gets fucking hammered.
He's
twitching around a little bit.
Yeah, that was also severe brain trauma.
Yeah.
It just got smashed in the right place where the brain just kept firing signals like, this isn't good, this isn't good. Also, one of the most uncomfortable scenes in a horror movie still to this day ever is that first introduction to Leatherface. Side note, back to Damien. But being able, like, I was okay with that continuity difference. Like, as I said, I think that initially he wanted to potentially, I don't know if this was true or not. I haven't seen any interviews about it, if they wanted to keep going with that. But it'd be cool if they did go that route, because I feel like it's only been 2 years. It was early 2024. So it's been a little over 2 years. If they did a remake this time, combine Omen and Damien Omen 2, we need to see him grow up to young manhood through school. And then you do a third film, which is the ending, and then you have a locked-in, tighter trilogy from first Omen to basically a remake of the way of the Final Conflict.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
You don't want to go down the reboot of 4?
No, I'm just the original 3 films are just nice and
The
tight.
title of 3 is Final Conflict, all right? Not, we'll see how it goes, conflict, all right?
We don't
final.
need, you know what we don't need? We don't need a Children of the Corn where after like the final reaping, there's 8 more fucking movies. We don't need that with the Omen.
Okay.
Even though
I feel like you want that.
I just want to.
We say this.
I just want to make fun of Omen 4.
Oh no, you definitely. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
no, we're going to shit all over that film. I'm just
We're getting there. I'm excited to shit on.
We
that
say
film.
this after, final chapter, Friday 13th. And,
God damn it,
there
yeah.
seems to be a few features after that.
Yeah, well, the first one after that is arguably one of the worst Friday films.
But I'm just saying they didn't really stick to that final chapter part. So.
No, and they didn't do it with the final conflict. They just decided, hey, was it 98, 90, 99? 90, when did that come out?
It had to be like 12 years after.
The fourth. The Awakening.
Oh, hang on. I got
It's got to be in the 90s.
91.
Yeah, 91. I was gonna say it has that 90s faded fucking. We don't know how to clean the.
Dude, it was a made-for-TV movie.
Exactly.
In the 90s, like that's. Ugh.
Where did it air?
Like, there's only a few. I don't know. There's only a few made-for-TV films from back then that I get. The Stand. I fucks with that.
When the
Storm of the Century.
When the Langoliers.
Fuck that movie. God damn it.
Oh.
No. Oh, you know what else is a prime example of shitty 90s horror movies or reboots or what? Fucking Trucks. That shit was like 94, I think, 95.
I think it's like TBS or some shit like USA.
Sci-fi. It was sci-fi,
Was it sci-fi? Okay, yeah.
That was early
that makes
sci-fi.
sense. That checks out.
Bullshit, because, God damn it. But yeah, Omen 4, they tried to bring it back, this time with a little girl, and I don't remember if she had a tie in with Damien.
Oh, she does.
She does. She was the child. She was basically the child of Damien.
So from the woman that killed him?
Hold on.
They never really answered that part.
But she also, from what I read, because she also carried the seed of Damien.
Yes.
Which is taken out of her.
And implanted
into her mom.
Right.
To birth another
one.
The birth
because they have to start, and for some reason they like have to have a male for.
I'm glad I had confirmation because I read this part. And I was like, that makes no fucking sense.
What?
Yeah. She was carrying the seed of.
No, I got it. I'm just like, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We were like, well, that's a choice. Like,
like, I'm glad I didn't rewatch it. Because I didn't rewatch it either, folks. I remember like just being completely and utterly disgusted with it when I watched it. I haven't watched it since the first time I saw it. It was just giant.
I probably won't watch it again, especially with scenes like it was basically just almost scene for scene going down the same thing. Like when Damien disappears and they go looking for him and they're like confused, or when she disappears or runs off and then she's like running and she's wearing a little jacket and like a shirt. Or no, like a little jacket and a little hat. And my wife in all her glory.
Wife
looks at it and goes, "No, Paddington, don't run into the road." The kid's dressed like Paddington the fucking bear. I fucking about pissed myself.
Can I just throw in there what I did watch of part 4? All the other Exorcist movies, goddamn. All the other Omen movies have this amazing score. That's the original won Academy Award. They utilize it, the fucking Latin fucking singing.
Yep.
They, on 4, have the goofiest fucking music playing during scenes. Who approved that? And I know it's a TV movie. They're like, we can't get the rights to play that, so just insert something else. But it's like, again, Looney Tunes sounding music playing during what should be dramatic scenes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The other one's all like, oh, baby, oh, da, da, da. Yeah. And then this one's like, venomous, there's a moose.
This, so the song that's used, that keeps popping up in all of them, except it eventually pops up in 3, doesn't it? Does 3 open with it? Because the scores in 3 are different from like 2 and the first Omen. The first Omen doesn't pop up towards the end till
I thought 3 still uses a lot of the same type of score.
I'm talking about that particular song. Because it's was it Ava Satani? Is the song that
I thought that
chorus
was in the background at the end of it. I could be wrong.
I think it's in all of them except for 4.
It's in all of them except for 4.
I know.
Yeah, because in the remake it's only during the credits.
I know on the
it makes a little appearance in first.
I know on the DVDs of all of them, it's got it on this, like it's using it as the waiting screen when you're loading and waiting to get in.
That's what I have. I have that same. Yeah, I have that same collection.
I loaded it and I was like waiting. I was like, hang on, I got to do something. And I'm like, oh, I have got to get this stupid ass song to stop.
Because it just won't stop.
Well, because I binge watched all of them, so it was like 6 hours, man, of just listening to that.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it's just a running loop in his head.
Hold on.
It's been stuck in my head today.
I looked it up and it's like Ave Satani. I guess it's like more of a traditional Catholic evil sounding hymn. That does not sound joyful and praise to the Lord, but I know he's talking. Is it from the Church of Satan or is it from the Catholic Church?
Oh, that's gotta be some Catholic Church shit.
Okay. I'm like, what the fuck? I love it though, because when I heard it, it brought back memories.
Man, TST is out here just listening to like Taylor Swift and Chapel Row, and we ain't worried about like listening to Latin.
Fuck yeah.
TST gay as hell over here. All right, happy Pride, y'all.
There's certain movie scores that just like put me back to when I remember that's like the Omen, like feeling that was pretty scary because I watched them all the first time on probably from like 8 to 13 or 14, right? But that chorus of whatever choir is singing that shit is always and like the original Amityville Horror was so lullaby-y that it creeped me the fuck out. I remember that too. Those two scores.
But that Omen score like has been utilized in so much pop culture now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fucking South Park when they have Damien show up and they just play a little quick, insert of that, and then that other movie that's kind of a take on Little Evil or whatever.
Was that Adam Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they don't play that exactly, but it's very Latin
similar.
singing. Yeah.
Yep.
It totally is influenced. I mean, an incredibly influential film in the world of satanic films.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, was definitely right up there with Rosemary's Baby and The Exorcist that, like, drove us into the satanic panic. Like, these were things like, oh, we can't even trust the church. The church might be loving the devil, too.
Exactly. And the first Omen modernized it, brought it in a more modern take, but said as a prequel. But to a whole new younger audience got introduced to the Omen franchise through the first Omen. I guarantee there were people in their 20s that saw that and never fucking seen any of the other films. And it shows don't trust the church.
Oh yeah,
like still like probably the most heinous of all, don't trust the church was in the first Omen.
And that's what I really appreciate about the first Omen is that you had your dogma where they did Buddy Christ because the numbers are kind of low, so we got to get. And this one they're like, well, people, our numbers are low. What can we do? Scare the fuck out of them by bringing the Antichrist, and that way people have to join the church. It's in one way or the other. You're good or the bad. Like you got to come with us. Come on. Everybody wants to be good, right?
Yep.
Quote, quote.
I don't think this plan's going to go how you think it's going to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's some good casting in. Well, I gave the remake a good casting because the nanny is Rosemary's Baby. I had her name down when we talked
Mia
about
Farrow.
that. Yes, thank you, Mia Farrow. She plays the nanny in that one, so which made sense because it was an ode to like, hey, I was the one carrying you in another movie kind of thing, which I thought was rad. Where they fuck up, and I got to bring this up again with the remake that they nailed. I feel like in when they referenced the dog in 3, because they kept the dogs going all the way through Rottweilers, and in the remake, the first dog you see is a German Shepherd. And if you read about it, they're like, all right, I wanted to make that change. And then the next dogs you see are Rottweilers again. And I'm like, what the fuck happened to the German Shepherds? Why'd you change the dogs?
Why did we have a German Shepherd as opposed to a Rottie? Like,
and I'd be fine if it was a German Shepherd because they're good child protective dogs, and it would make sense just from knowing the breed if it was continuous. But we got.
I think what they did. The only thing I can think of is because at the time, you got to think early 2000s, German Shepherds were actually being more demonized than Rottweilers were in the past. Back in the 70s, Rottweilers were. Oh yeah, I had like a part Shepherd dog, and like my homeowner's insurance wanted to charge me more in the early 2000s for it. All right, so like,
damn, crazy. What was that about?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And now I own a Doberman, so like,
But I mean, like, I love a Rottie, man, just beefy boys.
Yeah. I actually was while I was digging through and looking for some fun trivia, I found out that one of the things from the first of the OG Omen was that the dog that they were trying to get to play Damien's dog was actually such a lovable dog. They were having a hard time getting him to like bark and
growl.
Look me.
He was just like, he just wanted to lick everybody.
Yeah, stop licking.
Him just wanted to be a good boy.
But I love how Damien is still using the dogs in 3. That's what really impressed me. The hounds in 3, fucking awesome. Jeez.
Oh yeah, where these like innocent, like sweet looking dogs that are just chasing foxes. And he's like,
you know what to do, guys.
I can't remember what the command was now, but I'm like, oh, it was good. It was great.
Yeah, because that's on the bridge, right? Where there's one dude that's like, let me approach him on this horse. That can't go bad. Hey horse, toss him off. All right, and then hey hounds, see the dude over there?
Yeah.
He's got a knife.
Get
Fuck him up.
Yeah. And but he sends the Rottie to his associate's house and infects the woman to kill the baby. He uses the hound earlier to kill someone from the church. I mean, the Roddies. That's what I'm saying. But he's like controlling the Roddy individually to do his like bidding in certain things.
Oh man. So that was First Omen 2. There's a moment in First Omen where she looks and sees like a gray, like nasty, gnarled baby and something around. And it totally is an homage to because I'd watched them all back to back, to 3, where when she looks over and sees the baby all like burnt in the crib.
Oh yeah.
And like it was visual that I was like, that looks like almost like the baby from 3.
All right.
Yeah.
I know we're jumping around, but just because you brought it up, holy shit. The scene in 3 when they're like, all right, let's get to some baby killing. And it's a montage of fucking a stroller getting pushed to the fucking road. Fucking cut the oxygen. Like there's so much fucked up shit.
The priest like baptizing the baby and hands them back their dead child.
Yeah, drowned their fucking baby, dude. What?
You know what I never thought I was gonna get was a montage of baby killing. Dude. It's a minute 30 of like what the fuck.
That movie gets props just for going there, man. And that was a theatrical release. Like they went there.
He tells all his followers, like, you know what we gotta do. And I went, okay. And then we're gonna get a newspaper headline the next day. All these kids kill. No, we're gonna fucking show you how these kids get fucking murdered. Babies get murdered.
Find the Nazarene.
Damn.
I love how he refers to him as a Nazarene the whole time.
Nazarene. Oh, that.
Yeah, that was cool. I dug that.
The scene where he actually goes to tell them that we're going to kill all the babies too, where there's like just hundreds of people
surrounded.
And
Do you hear me?
Well, no, Sam Neill like
he
comes around the corner and like if you watch, he like twitches with excitement, but it like almost seemed very real. Like, you know, the scene in Heath Ledger's The Joker, the Batman version, where he can't set the bomb off and then the bomb goes off.
Because it actually happened, yeah.
That it actually happened, and he like jumps and like
it scares
chuckles
him,
and like smiles. Sam Neill had the same look on his face at that moment when he came around the corner. He's like, oh, look at my minions. I see them all together for the first time.
Maybe they didn't tell him how many people were going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, right?
Maybe.
I mean,
it was like a genuine like excitement.
That was a full fucking hall of extras.
Yeah.
They didn't have the CG back then to mimic all that shit.
Go kill these babies.
Yeah, go kill these babies.
Yeah. Omen 3 just does not like
extra,
fucking doesn't like kids because you get the baby kills and then you get Boy Shield.
Boy Shield.
Boy
yes.
Shield.
Boy Shield.
She's like, fuck your shit. And he's like, how about your kid?
But I think that's still a call. That's still a call to the Bible, because there was the whole thing in the Bible about going and killing all the firstborn kids and all of this, and like it's you're calling it right back to the source material.
Yeah, creeping death for all that stuff. What was it? That was the 10th plague. Was the firstborn son thing?
Yeah,
in Exodus. Yeah,
but he loves you all.
I don't know if that's what you're referencing or not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was like the 10th plague, and like if you're a believer, you lands blood over the door, and Metallica wrote a song about it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Go listen to that.
I mean, and then somebody even like they talk about it. They're like, Jesus, you're supposed to protect the children.
Yeah, no. Sam Neill calls him out. He's like,
do something.
He was like, yeah, Nazarene, and what was the quote? Oh my God, it's like, and all children come, oh God, oh, it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna like have to find it later and then like just post it, because like it's on the tip of my fucking tongue. Because when he said it, I'm like, I have not heard that in a long time, because I know people that used to say that, but it was they were quoting the Bible.
Yeah, something about bringing the children to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, but it was the English used, right? It was a specific way it was said, and when he reused that. Oh, speaking of that, his whole scene with the statue.
Oh, I actually put the monologue on my.
That was such a well delivered monologue.
He gives it so well, and like that.
So much venom and disgust, and like, oh my God.
Hang on, it's right here. The fallen angel, banished, reviled. I will drive deeper the thorns into your rancid carcass.
Yep.
Oh, sounds like Slayer lyrics.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
It was so fucking brutal, but like so soft. Because when he delivers that, he says it soft.
Yeah,
just full of just
but he's
disgust.
Like holding.
That's when he picks himself
head
and he bleeds, and then that's when we get the like blood on. Oh man, the imagery was amazing, so good. And this was Sam Neill's first big film.
Is this before Possession?
It was the same year.
Same year.
It
Okay.
came out in the same year.
All right.
This did come
I
out
was
before by
curious.
like a few months.
Yeah.
But
God, he was so young in this film.
like, I mean, because he was huge in New Zealand. Had a bunch of stuff. I think he even had a little because he's Scottish, right? Irish.
Australian.
I don't know what
He's Australian.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or New Zealand.
No, it does say he was born in New Zealand, but I think he grew up.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, but like he had a bunch of stuff in New Zealand come out. This was his first like major, I guess, international film. So then and it got played in American theaters. So this was technically like for us his first film
I had seen him till Dead Calm.
in horror. But like we always,
Yeah.
we're always like actors that get started in horror because look what he's gone on to do for fuck's sake.
Da, 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 da.
Yes,
That
fucking
little
Jurassic
film,
Park,
that
man.
little indie film, Jurassic Park.
Just that little guy over
And
there.
that's the only movie he did of Jurassic Park. He didn't do any other
Hey, I'll
sequels.
take 3 over some of the other sequels, buddy. Okay.
I'm not even just talking about 3.
I
I'm
know.
also about that
I'm
other
just
piece of
stopping
shit.
with 3. I'm just stopping with 3. But no, Sam Neill's had an amazing career. I mean, he was great in the first 2 seasons of Peaky Blinders. Like he can just act his ass off, man. So it's and you see the beginnings of what he's going to mature into in this film. Like he holds it the fuck down. Like we talked about 2 monologues that he delivered flawlessly. Now, it didn't look like it was edited except for just the camera cuts.
It was fantastic, and just listening to it.
This one was not. That was all one take. I'm sorry, I'm on the table.
Yeah,
That was all. That had to be all one take.
Is
the way he
just-
delivers it.
Oh god! And by the end of it, you're like, yeah, I want to go fight for the devil. Like fuck you, Nazarene.
And the Nazarene fucked him.
And then hopefully you don't get taken out like a bitch. Oh, never mind.
Oh
you
yeah, he
did.
totally got taken out. By, like just stabbed in the back.
But his
It was
last
awesome.
his last words were
You have won
nothing. Like still, I'm gonna get the last word in.
Yeah. As he dies. So it was a really well capped, for that time period, horror trilogy. They did not need to go out and make 4 at all, and they just
That's such a cash grab.
God damn it! But how is it a cash grab for made for TV? Like, how much money are you going to make?
I feel
in
like
the
that was
90s
supposed to be a
made-for-TV
theatrical,
movie?
and they went, "This sucks." TV movie. Like initially, that's like, "Oh, we're gonna have this in theaters." I mean, it's been long enough. They need another one. They're like, this is fucking terrible. TV time.
Part of what I feel made the first trilogy, what I really enjoyed, because I had a blast rewatching the first 3. I fucking had the time of my life. I was like, oh fuck yeah. Regardless of 2 slow, 1 drags a little bit, but that that's gonna happen.
It's the 70s.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it definitely starts it in the first one with how the evil is kind of infecting and causing things to happen. Very death like Final Destination-y.
Oh,
It's
it
kind of
has
where
a
they
very-
definitely had to be a huge
Especially
inspiration.
2. Like 2 has a lot of just
So-
like, well, shit. Somehow, like
With-
either you fucking cheated death or you fucked over fucking Damien. That's
Exactly.
how you're gonna die.
And I was going to say, moving into 2, where they get really heavy, which does carry you into 3, it's basically like we got a demonic slasher here, which is basically what Final Destination is. It's a slasher film, but it's by like an entity. That's what we get in 2 and 3. And I thought they were one of probably the earliest films to do that, weren't they? Where you basically had like an evil or an entity that was literally killing people like a slasher.
Yeah.
We had a body count and all that shit.
And
And if I'm missing something, then please
It is
tell me.
weird
but-
in 2 that his uncle, doesn't recognize that in the span of like 3 days, like 7 people connected to him fucking died.
Including his son.
and-
Including his son.
Yeah. Huh.
Everyone
Seems
starts
like you're
calling
right.
it out, and he's
Yeah.
like, no.
No way.
No.
My brother is not a dumbass. Oh,
Even
well.
though he does, talk to his second wife about it, and she's like,
Mm.
"Nah, you're good," not knowing that she's just working for like Damien. Also, like, is that weird? She's like, "No, just happens. Random elevator accidents and
Yeah, it's
toxic
It's fine.
things and
okay.
train accidents and under the ice and that all just
Under
can
the
happen."
Ice, that one fucked me. Like, that's always been something like that has to fucking suck.
Well,
It's
that one. All right, they botched that guy's savior. Saving that guy, they could have saved him, and then
Oh.
he came out a second
He
time.
came out a
You
second
did come
time.
out a second
He's like,
time.
"I'm over here," and then
Over here.
irony. I have enough time to come up here to wave over on this side. Just get over here quick. Nope, never mind.
Never
I'm dead.
mind.
And he had a Kenny fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny! Like,
He wasn't.
yeah, and he had the hood up too. He had the fucking hood up. He was fucking doomed. I knew that motherfucker was gonna go the first time I watched that. He's fucking Kenny.
I never even crossed my mind when I watched it. That's amazing.
I'm never gonna be able to see that. I'm never gonna be able to see that the same. No.
Oh, Well done, Hunter.
Yes.
Well done.
That's what happens when you rewatch it. They killed Kenny.
That was amazing. Oh,
You bastards.
now, on a serious note, with 2, I will say it's got one of the stronger openings of the films. Like just being buried alive in sand.
That
Ugh.
sucks.
God damn.
And after they're like, we're gonna get him.
No.
Like, let's just go to this area. After that we're gonna take him up. Nope, never mind. Well,
Yeah,
we're fucked.
we had to see the wall to believe him, right? Because he couldn't believe it, even though their whole job is to find out proof that this is the Antichrist. And then the guy just wasn't nuts because they still need to see it. Like, I don't understand how you can be part of that group and need to see every fucking aspect. Hey, I trust you. We're fighting this together. You say it's on the wall? Cool. Let's kill a little son of a bitch.
Well,
What the fuck?
You got to go see Guggenheim.
God damn it. No, you don't need to go see Guggenheim because Guggenheim takes you to your death. That's what he does. He takes you to your fucking death.
Every time they said his name, I always I know it's Guggenheim. They
Boogity, boogity, Guggenheim.
They just kept saying it, and like I wanted almost like young Frankenstein, like a horse whinny or like a thunder strike in the background. Guggenheim.
yeah, like young Frankenstein.
I just kept thinking of Mr. Boogity. Remember the little Disney show? Boogity boogity boo. Like
Guggenheim.
So like that thing could have been avoided, but it is still shot in a way where I'm like, yeah, okay, he needed to see it. He sees it. Oh, they're not. Damien, though, they literally say Damien will protect himself, or the evil around him will protect Damien. Like when he hadn't realized who he was yet, so he was still naive and didn't know his powers and all that. So he started to be protected. Like even Lance Hendricks says, anything you need,
like anything,
you come to me.
With those intense Lance Hendricks eyes, anything. I'll fuck somebody up.
So the fact they thought they'd make it out of like the deepest part of the fucking tunnels with no other way out is like, really, guys, really? I mean, I know they were dumber in 3, but the priests were pretty dumb in 2.
Well, once again, there's some statements about the church.
Yeah. But yeah, that's still like the way they shot everything breaking and tumbling down. I thought even though I know it was a model, it looked really good, I think, for the time period. I really try to put myself back into when the film came out, when I watch it, to compare it, to see, all right, did it hold up? Because if I can enjoy watching it now, then clearly it was done well.
So just out of curiosity, how would y'all rank them? And let's take 4 and it doesn't get ranked. It doesn't deserve to get
4
ranked.
doesn't exist.
Yeah, but how would y'all rank them?
Off of just pure enjoyment?
Well,
like
yeah,
personally?
just the 4, like if, yeah.
Oh, man. I want to go 4. So the first Omen. I'm considering the first Omen 4.
Okay.
Because we don't. And we're leaving out the remake, too.
Yeah, no, yeah. We're not
Remaking
talking
4
remake.
out the fucking door.
I'm just talking about,
The 4 original properties. The first Omen, probably the Omen 3, the Omen, and Omen 2.
All right.
I actually, yeah, I would probably say the same.
Okay.
I could argue 3 and the first Omen.
Yeah, I feel like that's where the twist is.
I could say
Yeah.
3 because I love Sam Neill as an actor.
Yes. And he was just so
So
good as Damien. He got the right level of pretentiousness because he knows he could just kill everybody if he wanted to, and but he walks around with that air about him. But it's just enough because he can't be too much because he's wealthy, so he can't be more pretentious than his family's name is.
Right.
And he really walks that line, I think, as a thorn.
And he doesn't. He does it a little bit, but doesn't overdo the little bit of the Playboy end of it, that he can get whatever he wants.
Just enough.
Which you even see a touch of in 2 when they're coming out of that ceremony and Damien walks out and like everybody's dancing with like one little.
He's got 2 bitches on
He's got 2 girls on either arm as he walks out.
And he sits
then
down.
He sits down and a third girl comes over and you're like,
is there any spot left?
You're like,
pimping, man. Pimping ain't easy.
The devil's getting some ladies. All right.
I saw you talk down to that professor.
And then when
shit's
he's
hot.
And then when he like stands up and he's like, I have to leave. They're like, oh no. No, please stay.
So you're saying you can switch between 3 and 1 or 1 and 3?
I could do 3, the first Omen, Omen 2.
Okay.
Wow. I could go with that.
No, I really do enjoy 3 a lot. Especially rewatching it, I was like, fuck. But man, rewatching the first Omen, I was like, oh, buddy.
I was just gonna say I'd put the first Omen literally number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how do you rank the 4?
Then I go first Omen, OG Omen, 3, and then 2. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like three seems to be the one that moves around a lot because we all agree the Omen 2 is like at the bottom. We all agree.
It's just because there's so many bored scenes where they're like,
I get it.
like
100%.
we're gonna do these experiments. We're like, I don't fucking care. Get back to some deaths.
And that business dude that's always around his uncle, he's just
You mean with
pointless.
the '70s fro?
Yes.
Yeah. The
Rex Manning.
Yeah.
It was Rex Manning.
Rex Manning. Yeah.
It was Rex Manning Day. Kind of. It was like the 70s hairstyle of Rex Manning. That's what he reminded me of, though. There's that douchey, he had the whole look. But, like, his character was fucking pointless, and they spent so much time on him. There was a lot of just specific dialogue scenes with him and the uncle that went nowhere.
So we're in agreement, though. Everybody ranked first Omen as top one.
His was Final Conflict.
Final Conflict.
And then
Okay.
First Omen.
I'd still go Final Conflict. I think the reason First Omen is so easily appealable to us at this point in time is because it matches horror of this time. It's graphic. It's got some psychological horror. It's there, but I have to put it where it is. They did make a movie for this generation.
100%.
Now, I mean, was it, like the hand
The
coming
vagina
out?
hand, or whatever you want to call it.
Like,
God
holy
damn, dude.
I will
shit,
say
you
that
went
does help
there.
its ranking. Is the shock that
The
first
shock
time you
value.
watch it.
Dude, it's like at first you just keep thinking they're going to just allude to it. Like, no, then we get a side shot of it coming out, and it's clearly
Can I just throw a note in
and
there?
then we get a full on area shot of up to an elbow of a demon arm just out of a vagina. I'm like, holy fuck! I've never seen that.
What
in a movie before,
operating room
ever.
is there? Just like windows around everywhere. I just walk by. There's another birth right there.
You ever been
This
to
one's a demon.
VCU?
Yeah, I guess so. God damn.
It's a learning hospital.
Yeah.
And we're learning about demons coming out of you. Yeah.
Oh God.
But that still goes back. Was she watching a birth or was she hallucinating? Because you don't know.
That's exactly. And that whole film, I feel like until the end, again, obviously, but you've got, and that's well into the third act. So you've got like 3/4 of the film where you're like, is she the crazy one or is the girl that she's trying to save the? Well, and then when they have the reveal of she's the actual kid, you're like, okay. But
Yeah.
that was already in the third act, right? The third act had already started at that point. So yeah, and it's so well paced. That's what I'm saying. I think that director could really nail doing a sequel and combining the first two and still being able to drive home the story where we don't miss anything.
I just have to give him props because if you think about the fucking shitty remake and you think about part 4, and just at that point they just killed the fucking franchise. For somebody to go, hey, I've got the script. I know this thing that's fucking toxic as shit since there was a shitty fourth one and a shitty remake. Can we try this? And like, that's how strong that script had to be.
Yeah.
It's something they're like, why the fuck would we touch Omen? That shit hasn't done like any business since Sam Neill. Nobody knew who Sam Neill was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that kind of shows you the strength of that script and the director.
True.
It's also interesting when you pick up that like Sam Neill wasn't a big actor. Like other than Gregory Peck in the first one, like a lot of the cast were not big actors at the time. Lance Hendrickson.
No, that was an early film.
Wasn't very big yet.
No.
Like
2 had William Holden, who was pretty known at that time.
they had like a big actor. They tried to do the same thing. They were like, all right, let's get one big actor.
Because that's the 70s when you had fucking Poseidon Adventure and all this shit where they just cast as many motherfucking recognizable faces. So it makes sense they would have William Holden after
And
Gregory
like
Peck.
the kids that played him,
I don't give a fuck.
really.
Yeah.
I was going down the IMDb rabbit hole and I was like, these kids didn't do shit. Like I was like, they never did anything.
I do
else
like the
after.
great aunt though that shows up at 2. I was like, that voice sounds fucking familiar. So I looked it up, and it's the lady from Beetlejuice, the smoking lady. That's the
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yeah, it's that voice. I was like,
Yeah.
that fucking voice.
But yeah, I would say, and even in the first Omen, outside of him, deep voice,
Priest.
Ralph.
Ralph, yeah.
Is it
Fiennes?
Ennison?
Ennison, yes.
Ennison.
Thank you.
I was like, how do you say N-A-C?
And the dude from we didn't talk about that. The fucking pole through the back of the head from Mr. Lannister there.
Oh yeah.
Tywin Lannister.
Yeah. God damn. We completely forgot about
He's
him.
probably the biggest actor in that movie.
That's
honestly.
also the very
Charles
beginning.
Dance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was probably the biggest actor in that film.
But
That's-
the girl who ended up being the Omen in that one was also in Game of Thrones too.
So I did not recognize her for Game of Thrones, but I know that this definitely got her noticed, which I feel like I haven't seen her in anything since this.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I know
sure
there was a lot of talk for her body movements during that crash, after the crash.
Yeah, Neil Tiger Faree.
Yeah.
And she, I don't remember who she played in Game of Thrones. I was on a rabbit hole and I was like, oh, she was in Game of Thrones too. All right, that makes sense that they got these couple people on the same set together.
But it's weird just because generally the last couple of years when we've gotten a strong, actor that's come out and they usually keep the ball rolling, right? Like, and she just kind of,
I think because it just did so at the box office. Like, it was well received, but I
think she fucking killed it.
Yeah,
like I said, just for the scene alone after the accident when she's contorting and fucking
when she's twitching and screaming and like some of it's real,
foaming
and some of it's real, and then some of it's running through a vocoder every once in a while to give it like demonic noises and stuff. And I was just like, okay, all right.
This is 2024 too,
and I'm putting it back before Nosferatu, right? Before Together, before, like, we've had all these films.
Well, that's what I was saying is now, like, seems to be more of appreciation now for, like,
Obsession?
Well done horror
Jesus
that's
Christ.
getting a lot more attention than it did even just 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
so it definitely, for those of you that are going in and watching it for the first time, like, think about 2024 and how there wasn't a lot of insane body contortion and movements that wasn't as common. Because I feel like, I'm not saying that it's common now, but it is done and utilized more now, and it's fucking amazing because it has all been different. Like I referenced one of the most surprising ones was Together, just the way they were moving and pulling towards each other. Oh, yeah, right. So you have seen Together?
Yes.
God damn, man.
Pretty recently, but
yeah, but there was a lot of contortion going on there, and it was not comfortable because they had
yeah.
So, but all right, that's gonna wrap it up. Talking all things Omen, but we're not done. It is time for
Stump the host.
All right, Will. I know it was last minute when I messaged you about remembering the question.
No, it's all good. I was actually working on it when you messaged
Nice.
me.
I'm glad you remembered. Some people
we've been in cruise control because they've had Emily on so many times.
knows.
Like, oh yeah, we gotta
or Katie.
Yeah,
like it's like
yeah.
I know already. So Hunter, we are tied. We are tied.
God damn it!
Finally tied. So Hunter has a chance to take the lead. Do we need to go over the rules again? Do you want to refresh?
What were the rules again? Yeah, give me the rules. Give it to the listeners.
It's pretty much rapid fire, and if the person you're asking doesn't know it, don't say the answer because the other person can steal it. And it's up to your discretion on
If there's an answer and it's pretty close, then it's judge's discretion. If it's like just about there, like I think last time we had one where
it was the last name that was close.
Yeah, I knew the person's first name and sort of their last name, and I was like, I'll leave it up to the judge.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just takes us out of the equation because we don't need to be involved in it. So
yeah, okay.
And that's pretty much it. And you get to choose who goes first, obviously.
Who won last?
Hunter.
Mm-hmm. You go first then. All right. If we end up close, I have a tiebreaker question.
Sweet.
All right.
But I hope you've done your homework.
Oh fuck me. I'm done. So Hunter's first?
Hunter, you're going first.
Nice.
All right.
Ralph Ineson recently played what Marvel villain?
God damn. He hungers. Galactus.
That is correct.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, God damn it. I've never heard that voice.
Yeah, no, he was perfect for Galactus.
I hunger.
All right. So we're gonna get I'm gonna give you the two easiest of the questions here first.
So that was god damn.
All right. so you're up now.
All right. Yep.
All right. Liev Schreiber played what Marvel villain?
Oh, Sabretooth.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Okay.
No, thank you.
All right, there we go.
We got
like that. I feel like that one was harder.
That was harder. Yeah.
Thank you. No, hey, I'm not complaining.
In Omen 2, what Bible verse is Damien told to go read?
I just watched this and I couldn't fucking tell you. So, Steven,
I'm gonna guess. I feel like was it Revelation book 3, chapter 3? I mean, no.
You're getting there.
I mean, that was my answer. So that's it.
Revelations 13.
13. God damn it! I knew there was a fucking 3. Son of a bitch.
Which, if you actually go and look it up, it's a combination of several of the books of Revelation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing that
everything that's like mashed together.
That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
The main thing that comes out of Revelations 13 is it does end up with the human number 666.
Yeah,
What is a human number?
Yeah. Yes.
But God, I knew there was a 3 in it. Fuck, I knew there was a 3 in it.
I
Son
was
of a
like,
bitch.
come on, you're so close.
Yeah, but that's the answer. Them's the breaks.
All right.
The thing, it was just me, right?
Yeah, so now no, I stole it from him. Or I
We
tried to
steal it, yeah.
You tried to steal. So this is you?
It's the next
this is
one.
me.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's you.
This is question number 4.
Question number 4. How old was Sam Neill when the Omen 3 was released?
Oh my God. I just literally read this a couple days ago. Fuck me. I'm going to go with, and then you have to figure out if it's in the right ballpark if it's not on the money. I'm going to go with 31.
29.
Who's closest?
You're closest. He was 33.
Sweet. So you got to see, is like you going by closest or just we neither of us get it because we're both wrong? That's your choice.
I'll give you closest.
Sweet. That's usually how that goes.
I'll give you closest.
That's
'Cause
usually
I
how that goes.
I should have gone with 32. God damn it.
I would have also accepted 34 as an answer too,
Yeah.
because even though it was the overshoot, his birthday's later in the year from when the release was.
Yeah, generally that's how it goes with something like an age or a date. It's or like a quantity. It's
Damn,
like who's
Sam
the
Neill
closest.
has aged well then.
Yeah,
That motherfucker
dude,
yeah.
started in his 30s.
No, he
That's-
started in internationally in his 30s. Like I said, his whole 20s was New Zealand films.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just
Dude,
saying.
I mean, he is for being in his, I guess, 80s now. He is.
that's what
I
I'm
think I
saying.
looked up. I
like,
think he's 79.
So yeah, close to it.
78, 79. Yeah, so he looks good.
It was
Yeah.
47. He was born in 47. So, dude, that man has aged.
Oh, so yeah,
like
he's
a fine-
79 because he's going to be 80 next year.
Yeah,
Jesus
that man
Christ.
has
Yeah.
aged like a fine wine. I hope I look that good when
No
I'm that old,
shit,
right?
man. Well done, sir. Well done.
Well done. All right.
So now, last two.
oh, God, pressure's on.
all right. Here are the hard questions now.
Ah, fuck.
Here we
All right.
go.
Give me the name of 2 stars who turned down the role of Robert Thorne in the OG Omen.
2 stars that turned down the role. All right.
Wow.
I'm trying to think of time period and all that. I'm just going to go random as shit, go 70s. Frank Sinatra and goddamn fucking, I'm trying to think of another fucking Peter O'Toole.
No, neither one.
I really only have one guess, but I'll just randomly say another name. I'm going to go with Charlton Heston. And yeah, I don't fucking know another 70s act. They wouldn't have gone with Vincent Price. Fuck it.
No.
Yeah.
Ernest
I will
Borgnine.
give you Charleston Heston. Charleston Heston was on the list.
Fuck yeah.
So,
But I didn't answer 2. So
didn't answer 2. So I'm not gonna let you slide on this one as much.
No, I didn't get 2.
Some other answers were Roy Schreider, Dick Van Dyke, and William Holden.
William Holden. Huh, and Dick Van Dyke.
And Holden went in to be on the
The second one, but
yeah.
Dick Van Dyke. Could you imagine Dick Van Dyke in it?
Oh, jeez.
We have a tap dance skit.
Yeah.
Right? I was like,
You know, that might have, as much as I love Dick Van Dyke's show and all of his films and his comedy and the fact he's still alive and lifting weights and that's partly why he's still alive. The dude still like works out.
Yeah.
And he's old as shit. I love it. He fucking
Yeah, so
badass.
that checks out. That's definitely some 70s
But-
names.
He never branched out too far.
He kept his safety, yeah.
Like
Right.
this would have been a complete departure from
Oh, so
anything that
far.
got him famous. So it would have been kind of cool to see what he would have done with that because
We didn't get the
as
Patrick
far as-
Stewart as
no.
a Nazi kind of thing.
no, exactly. Which was totally awesome. He was played an awesome.
But that's what I'm saying.
heroin
'cause
dealing
we're
Nazi.
like, dude, you want to see the movie where Patrick Stewart is a Nazi? Like,
It sells it all the time.
wait, Picard is a
It
Nazi?
sells
Yeah.
it
And
every
you never
fucking
have-
time.
Do you want to see the dude from Dick Van Dyke show? Fucking, having
Mary
his-
Poppins?
Yeah,
You know,
trying to kill a child.
shim shimmy, shim
Yeah.
shimmer.
Shim him down.
shrew.
Yeah, put him down the chimney too.
No, all right. So now it's the last ones to me. If you steal it, we tie, Hunter. If not,
Yep.
I have a tiebreaker.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I don't get it and he steals it,
All right. How did Harvey Stevens win the role of Damien?
I have no fucking clue. I have no clue. Zero. Zilch. Nada.
How, like, specifically, like an action he did, or
Like, what got him the role when he met the director?
I think he had like a temper tantrum or something before his rehearsal or something. That's the only thing I can sort of remember. That's probably not it.
No. So when what was the director's name? Richard
Donner.
Richard Donner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was casting when he was casting. He said he was having the kids attack him as if they were going to attack Catherine Thorne in the scene where they come to the church at the wedding. And he said, "Come at me." And Harvey ran at him, scratched his face, and kicked him in the groin. Donner immediately said, "Get this kid's hair dyed black. He has the role."
See, I knew there was some kind of tantrum.
awesome.
I didn't realize it was initiated. I thought it was before. Like, I didn't realize. I know Donner's talked about getting scratched. I thought it was literally a tantrum that the kid had. I didn't realize it was a provoked tantrum. Yeah.
Come at me.
Will,
God damn it.
those are great questions. Thank you. No, those are very, very good questions.
I'm glad I got one.
Yeah, glad I
I was gonna put you on the spot with the tiebreaker and tie it back to the last time I was on and ask you to name 6 sabbatic names of Satan again.
No, and I was like, no, I don't.
And see, I was gonna give it whoever got the most, and
That's what we did last time. Yeah. But that is a good tiebreaker to see if we remembered anything. That's smart.
Yeah.
Do
that's
your
just
research.
He's just taunting us. Not paying attention, motherfuckers.
All right, fuck yeah, great questions. This was a fun episode, guys. I'm glad we finally got to kind of knock out the Omen series. You know, side note, and listeners, I'm calling us out again. We still have not done a Nightmare episode.
I know.
We still haven't done a Nightmare on Elm Street episode.
Or an Exorcist.
We've literally, okay, again, Omen, Exorcist, still Nightmare on Elm Street.
I
One
know.
of the big three.
Yeah.
That's like forgetting, Slayer in the big four.
Yeah.
Like,
It was like
still haven't talked about
Anthrax,
Slayer.
Megadeth, Metallica, and some other band.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Leatherface.
That band wore a sweater and a hat.
So we do need to still get to that. But Will, thank you for being on.
I appreciate it.
Always appreciate you. Oh, we wonder if we can bring him on the spot for this one, at least for the first episode. So we had an idea since Tales from the Crypt is now on Shudder, do one episode per season and just talk about the pitfalls and the ups and downs of Tales from the Crypt. Would you be interested in being a guest to kick that off? I don't know when it's going to happen, but it would probably be in the next couple months. But
you know, I am a huge fan of Tales from the Crypt. I rewatch it at least every other year. Throw on,
and now it's a nice, cleaner, updated. They finally cleaned it up.
Yeah,
the audio too. Like fuck, that was a big problem. Like the DVD quality, you just got horrible. But like the sound mix was not great either.
I never even let it bother me.
No, I mean the first time I watched,
that's my childhood. I would sneak down the hall to see if I could watch it, or you'd get free cable in the house for a week. So HBO,
at the time, it's
on.
just they need this. It deserved an upgrade. The series deserved an upgrade.
Yeah.
And it finally got some of it a facelift. Like I feel like it was doing it a disservice in 2026. You know, so yeah, and season 1's only like 6 episodes, but season 2 is like 18.
Yeah, they. Is it 18 for season 2?
It's like 16 or 18. It's long.
Okay.
It's like the longest season.
Yeah.
But I remember we had the movie nights on Thursdays. It was Nothing But Tales from the Crypt for
once a month, the last whatever day it was.
Yeah,
day of the week it was.
Well,
but
it sounds
I know it was a Thursday.
Sounds like we definitely have somebody we could do that.
No, but then that's how I like went back through and rewatched them because I hadn't watched them since they aired, and then I make it out for that, and
it was like once a month. I would just start it, and every
the whole time you were open that night, it was on. Yep. Fuck yeah. All right. Well, that's it, folks. Until we talk to you again, embrace the madness.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com.